So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Carr again. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards.
Hey, Haywood! Go! Yeah!
53, check 53.
Now.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been
And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll run. This is Hunt. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Pilot, 64, wait. Hey, high 7. Shoot.
On 1st down, Herbert. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. On the run, this is Hunt. And he'll go down at the 28. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this.
Chopper!
Mike's 59! Mike's 59!
Get it.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he stopped immediately there. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And again, the run defense stout this time. He may be... Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
The Chargers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Charger kicker Mike Badgley on 4th down, coming out to try the field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr, and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams and the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Herbert, complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they got themselves a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Back to throw. Herbert. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry 3. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their...
Under pressure, they got him again. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
You draw corker.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Raider 2.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Down. 18 Gator.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Hey, Echo.
53.
Let's go. Lead driven.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Let's go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Two-jet bomber.
Looking to throw. Herbert to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, Charlie. Get it.
They look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Badgley on for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Chargers 50, Raiders 24. Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final time.